Afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming out this afternoon. It's always a pleasure to see my fellow Oneida residents. Unfortunately, not the best under these conditions. First order, I want to speak to a number of different points. Our first order of business in this situation has been to make the flooded area safe and to keep you all safe. We will be maintaining the state of emergency. As soon as we can lift that, we will. I want to dispel any rumors about the safety of the dike and whether the dike was actually breached, precipitating this event. I tell you that information not based on hearsay, not based on anyone reassuring me that that's the case. I walked that dike in its entire length yesterday, and there was no breach of the dike. The dike is intact. I put my own eyes on it to verify that.
Great.
The flooding that was caused here was precipitated by the highest flood levels that Oneida has ever seen, and they simply washed over the dike. It's been important for us to, in regard to your safety, and that's one of the things that has prevented your having access, not only the water, but also the fact that many of your homes continued to have power and gas going to them. We've had a terrible tragedy here, and we did not want to further that tragedy by having any personal loss or anything resulting from electricity or gas. We've tried to create a system to allow those people who need to enter their houses to do so for essentials such as medications, vital records, personal items, etc. And we've been conducting that to the best of our ability. I know some of you might feel that it wasn't fast enough, but we'll continue moving along in those areas also. The reason that we have instituted a curfew and set up perimeters is also for the safety of your homes and your personal items. We have wanted to prevent any looting and prevent other people from accessing as best we can. We're increasing that effort part of our efforts today have been to bring in additional personnel and additional law enforcement people so that we can do an even better job of doing that. We have been following, there are established processes with regard to FEMA money. We have been following those processes very carefully, trying to assure to the best of our ability that if and when those monies become available, we have done everything that we can to facilitate that process. Agencies involved in this administration and others deserve a significant amount of credit for the amount of effort and the time that they've put into this. The Oneida Police Department, the Oneida Fire Department, the Madison County Emergency Management has been invaluable to us. We've had assets from the Madison County Sheriff's Department, our Engineering Department, the Madison County Public Health, our Department of Public Works, our Planning Department, the Madison County Highway Department, the New York State Department of Transportation, our City Council. I cannot tell you how proud I am. I'm going to get emotional. I get emotional because this is a city that I grew up in, a city that I love, and while I know that many of you who are out of your homes are experiencing a significant amount of heartache and difficulty and stress, we relate. I grew up not 2 blocks from where we're standing right here, a poor kid from the north side. I take this responsibility to help you and to do the best that I can possibly do to assist you through this difficult time. And we will continue to do that. I ask only for your patience and your understanding. I am proud to serve here with a council who are dedicated and hardworking. They have been manning desks and manning information booths and working throughout the day, each of these days that this has been transpiring, trying to provide you with the assistance and the support and the help that you need. On site, additionally, in terms of additional resources, we also have, and they are providing invaluable resources and professional expertise to us, which is, I can't tell you what that means to me. The New York State Office of Fire Prevention and Control, the New York State Office of Emergency Management, the New York State Police, the DEC, the lists go on and on. The Oneida Nation has made available to us any resource at their disposal in terms of front-end loaders and street sweepers. We have towns and communities from all around us who are going to be providing material and men to clean our streets and to give you access to your homes as soon as we possibly can facilitate that. We'll be holding another town hall meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m. to further update you as to the progress that we're making. I'm hopeful that by that time you'll be able to tell me about some of the progresses that you're making because will have had access to your homes. There will also be a press update at 12 tomorrow. We're trying to give as much information as we can to MCR and to all of the local media so that you have access to relevant information. You can also always come here to City Hall or stop at one of the stations. We have 2 different stations set up, one here where you can get relevant information. At this time, I would also like to give an opportunity for, where's Greg? He said he left. I want Greg to update you, our fire chief, on some developments that are happening as we speak and give you some additional information, and then we may have a number of other people provide you information as well. I also want to make sure that I recognize, as you see all of the people gathered here, we have had contacts from the governor's office, from our congressman's office. Standing here and present here today are our state senator, Mr. Valesky, our assemblyman, Bill McGee. They have put their offices and their resources at our disposal. All of these people are committed to helping us get through this crisis. And I have to thank them. I think that you're fortunate to have public officials who understand what it takes. In Central New York, we're a close-knit community. In this moment of hardship, we need to look to each other and be supportive. I know that your stress is high. I know that the tensions can run high, but we are a special people here in Central New York. We're a special people in Oneida. And we will pull together and we'll show this community and all other communities around us what we're made of. Let's show our finest in this difficult hour, okay?